how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And yeah, so a quick video I wanted to put together discussing the Google Pixel phones. You guys know I covered this area extensively. And this video was not planned. I didn't plan to do this. I just wanted to jump on camera and talk about this. This has to do with, you know, the reviews that we see past, present, and possibly here in the future regarding Google Pixel phones, and the way that I feel that they're not really getting a fair shake. There are members of Team Pixel that are guilty of this. Not all of them are. There's a small few that are guilty of this, and you know, I'm happy to see people calling them out on it. And what I mean by not getting a fair shake is these reviews, and some have been pointed out, and I've watched them and listened to them from beginning to end, and kind of like, okay, I see where people are getting this perception from them. And that perception is that when they're doing the review of the Pixel phone, it's almost as if like they wanted to morph into something else. Like they wanted to morph into an iPhone or morph into a Galaxy S phone. And I've talked about this before, but you know, it's pretty idiotic for it to even be in that sense. And I've always said this: Google Pixel phones are only good at being Pixel phones. They're not good at being iPhones. They're not good at being Samsung Galaxy S phones. They're not good at being any other phone. OnePlus phones, they're not good at being OnePlus phones because that's not what they are. They are the Pixel. First of all, let me just address those that are huge fans of the Nexus line. I've been an admirer and a fan of the Nexus line too myself, so I feel like I have ground to stand on when I say this. But get over yourselves. The Nexus is gone. Okay, they're not going to be doing joint adventures with any other OEM, asking the OEM to design the hardware while they put Android on it, stock Android. That's just not happening anymore. Like Google wants to do the hardware and the software. And you know, and that comes to the present thing going on right now. First of all, we don't even have the phone in hand. We don't have the Pixel 6 in hand. Nobody has the Pixel 6 in hand that's doing reviews on YouTube. Maybe those that are working at Google have the Pixel 6 in hand as they're beta testing it, but no YouTube reviewer has the Pixel 6. So everyone pretty much just like downplaying the new chipset that Google is working on to have their own specific chip for the Google Pixel phones. I think it's just really ridiculous that people are writing it off so fast they don't even use it. And that's what I mean. Like Google doesn't get a fair shake in this, right? Like if Apple was to talk about that they were going to do a brand new chip that they were going to do in their iPhones, it would get so much appraisals by everybody, even if it hasn't been used yet. And this is why a lot of iPhone news that comes out with the newer iPhones, there's always this one little segment of news that comes out that tends to be a disappointment for iPhone users, is because they put too much stock and hype into the iPhone, and then when it doesn't live up to the expectations that they've been blabbing about from the dirt sheets and everything like that, they feel stupid, so they go in to make a video about how Apple let them down. Well, no, you kind of played yourself when you overhyped yourself on the iPhone and yada yada yada. But on the opposite side of that spectrum lies Google with the Pixel, and anytime that they want to do something different, it's like they're immediately shot down. Like you know, and people can comment and say, "Whoa, Google doesn't do it right all the time, and that's the reason why no one has faith in them." Apple doesn't do things right all the time, but yet they get a pass. I'm just saying. Like, I know that there's things that Google does that's very questionable. I call them out on it all the time on this channel. This is where I feel like I have ground to speak, but you know, it comes down to just two things, really. It comes down to two things. Either it's not premium enough or it costs too much, right? So like with the Pixel 6, if the Pixel 6 yields a higher price than what the Pixel 5 launched at, that's the argument that people's gonna make. It costs too much. It costs too much. Okay, you want high premium hardware, right? You want glass backs, you want solid metal rails, you want Gorilla Glass 6, you want, you know, all these premium things packed into a smartphone released by Google, but you want it for like $500. Then why aren't you putting that same mentality towards the Samsung Galaxy S series? Why aren't you putting that towards iPhones? What makes them absolutely different that an iPhone can cost more than $1,000 and a Galaxy S can cost more than $1,000? And if Google was to release something like what they did with the Pixel 4, people were really pissed off that it was $899 for the Pixel 4. But you wanted glass backs, you wanted premium design, you wanted premium materials used. The moment that Google decided they were going to go with the Pixel 5 and go a different direction and use, a 700 series chip rather than an 800 series, and go, cutting corners here and there to make it a higher mid-range device, and everyone kind of got mad because they went the opposite direction from most flagship phones and yielded a price of $699. That's the area that the Pixel suffered from: pricing and hardware build. If the hardware is not premium enough, it's not flagship. If it is premium enough and considered flagship, it's too costly. But the other ones, they get a pass. And every year it seems like I make this statement over and over again, because it's a regurgitation of the same thing. Premium, too much, but other ones can do premium and cost way more, and it's okay. It's not. It really is not. Okay? Google Pixels are only good at being Google Pixels, and that's it. No, you cannot buy a Pixel in hopes of it performing and acting exactly like an iPhone. You cannot buy it in hopes of it acting exactly like a Galaxy S series. You buy it for what it is. And to me, I'm looking at that, that Google does something really, really good. The assistant listens. I'm excited for the 6. I'm excited for the direction that they're going. I'm excited that they're using their own chipset. Whether it's powerful or it's not that powerful, whatever it may be, we don't have the phone in hand to make a precise judgment on the phone just yet. So I think everybody that is starting to make these little precise judgments, pump your brakes. You don't even have the phone in hand yet. And you know what? If you do have the phone in hand, make a video already. Show the world what the Pixel 6 can do and why whatever negative feed that you're trying to give it, why it's warranted. If not, back off. Let this thing come out, and then let everybody decide when they see what this thing could do. That's the best thing that I would say. I'm going against the norms. Stop it with all this. It has to be exactly like an iPhone. It has to be exactly like a Galaxy S. It's not. It will never be those things. Get over it. That's it for this rant video, guys. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section of the video. Smash the like button if you guys enjoyed it. If you think someone needs to hear this, and share it to them, share it on social platforms and everything like that. That really, really, really helps out the channel. And let this get out there. And that's it for right now, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, law.